your life is nuts, though. I mean, the people that you can pick up the phone and call, and pretty early on, it's like that thing they say that people just like you, but like really powerful people will also be like, yeah, we ought to get Chris in for this. Which I'm like, you'll see like Clinton, Bono, Chris Tucker. And like, not a lot of comedians. No one will ever think of like, you know what? We're doing this thing in Africa. Let's grab Carrot Top. It doesn't, let's get Dice Clay. They don't normally. And the fact that you get to do some of that stuff is amazing.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the things, being a celebrity. One of the things I'm glad that I started doing earlier, traveling and stuff. I started traveling with the first Rush Hour. They asked me that I wanted to go to Africa to promote it. I said, yeah, I'll go in a minute, and had a great time. And then people like Clinton and other people like that would invite me on stuff, and I would go and created a friendship with them over the years, and it's just been great. So.
I think it's funny that you would even say like people like Clinton. Like, who were the other people? FDR, Kennedy. But
I got in trouble though. I started a riot in Ghana.
What?
Yeah, I started a riot in Ghana. Somebody gave me a drum. And, we was in the marketplace with Clinton.
Yeah.
And somebody gave me a drum, and I said, man, I don't have nothing to give him. So I pulled out a couple of $100 and gave him $100, man, and the whole country went crazy. It's like Clinton was like, Chris, what the hell's wrong with you, man? That's more money. You messed up the economy. You can't be doing that. That's too much damn money. Ask somebody for change next time, Tucker. I said, I'm sorry, man. Had to give him something.
So a couple $100 can throw everything off.
Yeah, it can mess it up. It can mess the economy up, man.
But how difficult is that, like, when you're in that environment and you're like, these people really need help. We're trying to get them help. But it's still even a tough thing to pull off.
Yeah, it's you know what, it broadened my perspective. And then I realized at an early age it wasn't about me. It wasn't about me being the biggest whatever. It's people in the world that's less fortunate than me. And if I could do something or learn from it and see how hard it takes for them to survive some in some countries, some parts of the world, and even here in our country too. That make it changes you. So it educated me.
Chris, again, this is not supposed to happen. Comedians, I never hear a comedian say, this is not about me. You're supposed to be sitting in a big gold bed bitching about Leno and Letterman, somebody that screwed you over. But you were able to to find yourself in Africa and being able to help on that level, particularly where some of these people would go, oh, well, we need Chris here, which is really stunning. But you were able to get that and to walk away from a lot of personal successes that you might not like the movies that you're being offered, but there's a lot of money connected with the movies that you turned down.
Yeah. Some of it was. I remember giving back $1 million to somebody because I was like, I'm not going to do it, and never batted an eye. I was like, I'd rather not, and gave it right back.
So you had the million.
I had the million. I didn't have it in my hand.
Right.
It would probably been a little bit harder. It was like in a account, in a holding account, and I said, release it. I don't want to do it.
You could bought 10 drums with that $1 million.
Yeah, but if I'd have been working like crazy, I probably would have missed those great trips like Clinton and with Bono. And I got it. First time I met Bono, I called him Bono. So I was out of place a lot of times, but he forgave me. He was like, "What is wrong with this bastard? The biggest rock star in the world. He called me Bono."